I have no idea where this Colin Kaepernick workout came from. None. Zero. I haven't heard anything at all that the league was going to do something like this or was planning on doing it, and it being a workout on Saturday for all 32 teams, and it was, by all accounts, sprung on Kaepernick. They basically said to Kaepernick and his representation, we're going to have a workout for you in Atlanta. Show up. And we'll give you a rolling list of all the teams that are going to show up and send people there. And apparently Kaepernick's people asked, how about next Tuesday? Because Saturday's kind of inconvenient for scouts and decision makers to make it there day before a game. Or it's a Saturday game where many general managers and scouts probably already had tickets and plane tickets to go to various college campuses to see players. I mean, this stuff is all planned. And now, what, they're gonna reconfigure everything? And we learned out about it because Kaepernick sent out a tweet saying that he can't wait to see the head coaches and GMs on Saturday. I don't think you're going to see any head coaches there. And I think that's his point as well. Like, hey, I'm going to get a workout here. I want to see HCs here.
Right.
I mean, all the HCs are going to be getting ready for game day the next day. Even HCs for, you think Tomlin might make it down there or Cleveland? They don't need a quarterback like Kaepernick. So they're not going to send, Freddie Kitchens isn't going to be doing Thursday Night Football and winging down to Atlanta when everybody's wondering what's going on with his quarterback situation. The teams that are on a bye, Packers, Titans, Giants, and Seahawks. Now, the Seahawks are the ones that had Kaepernick in, right?
Yeah, not for an official workout. It was more of a visit.
Now, so I don't get it. Other than that, what can be beneficial for Kaepernick is to front load for all the teams that are scared. There's no other way to put it, scared, to hire him because they're concerned that he will put social issues in front of football, certainly when he's taking the microphone to the podiums or something like that. To ask him, where does that come into play with your ability to play football or your desire to play football, or if you need to ask that question, or what will happen when we put you as a face front person of the franchise, because we do find this to be important issues in the world, but not more important than football. And if that is a reason why a team isn't going to hire him, then let's figure that out. So I think it's not very useful at all for him to find a job in 2020, maybe in 2021. And in terms of his viability to play quarterback, can we get past the issue? He wants to play. By all accounts, including Mike Silver, he wakes up every day, crack of dawn to work out. He's ready to play. If a team thinks that he can't play in the NFL in this day and age, and we're talking about how Kyler Murray gets a chance because of what Mayfield did, who gets a chance because of what Breeze and Russell Wilson have done, why aren't we sitting here and saying, you know, Russell got a chance because of what Kaepernick did? Russell got drafted in the third round, let's not forget, in 2012. Okay? And Colin Kaepernick had just taken a team to the Super Bowl. Correct me if I'm wrong, Christopher.
I will double check that.
And the team that Kaepernick had taken to the Super Bowl was coordinated by offensive coordinator Greg Roman for Jim Harbaugh. And look who's the offensive coordinator right now for John Harbaugh and Lamar Jackson. Same guy. Come on now. Lamar Jackson getting a shot in the NFL because of an offensive coordinator or a shot at being an MVP in the NFL right now because of an offensive coordinator and a Harbaugh that did it for Kaepernick.
Russell Wilson drafted in 2012. Kaepernick took the Seahawks Niners to the Super Bowl that year.
That very year.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't think it undercuts what I'm saying.
No.
All I'm saying is the following. Look at Lamar Jackson. Look at the way offenses are being run in the NFL. Look at the way things are going with RPOs. Look at what Colin Kaepernick did. And I understand that he wasn't doing very well, but neither was the entire 49ers organization. All right. Chip Kelly said in his last year there that whatever was going on with him and social mores was not destroying the locker room. And if you sit here and think, you know what, my team hires Kaepernick, all holy heck's going to break loose. Nike stock went up when they made him the face front of a campaign. The pig socks is something he's got to make an accounting for. You're nodding your head. You're a former cop over there, Mike. There's a ton of people out there that need to hear from him on the pig sock front, okay? And at some point, this guy deserves to be a quarterback in the NFL. What are we doing? The world is big enough, and there's enough conversation that can be had to make sure that somebody can have a livelihood. And hopefully this does, despite the odd construct of and timing of the workout, hopefully can lead to this guy getting a shot. And maybe if there are people out there that need to be prepared for it, or owners out there, or owners or general managers, again, I'll just put it this way. If Antonio Brown, after everything that we have learned over the last several months and witnessed over the last several months, if there are general managers and owners out there saying, you know what, he can still take the top off of defense. Let's see what he can do for us. After all of this, after what we know, after what we're learning, after what he has said on Twitter, the way he has handled himself and his business, and this has nothing to do with the fact that he's now blocked me on social media. It has to do with the way he's handled his business, and that there are still fans out there, yeah, let's give him another shot. And you're fine with that, but you wouldn't be fine with listening to what Colin Kaepernick's deal is and finding out what that deal is and rooting for him when he scores a touchdown after you might need a conversation to try and reconcile your feelings and thoughts. And there are some that need to be reconciled. I understand that. But Antonio Brown's fine and this guy's not? I don't understand it. I don't. So I hope he has a great workout and that whatever questions need to be answered, and let's see if he can play football. And I know you'd all be tuned into that, I think.
100%.
Because before Lamar, there was Colin, and he was a points and yardage ATM. You put the card in, you pressed passing or running, and out came the points.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download The Rich Eisen Show app.